Have you heard about this absurdity before? There is actually a state park in Arkansas where if you find a diamond, you actually get to keep it. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It sounds completely illegal until you realize that in 1924, someone found a 40-carat diamond worth over $1 million today. Meanwhile, I once got excited finding a quarter in a Walmart parking lot. So today, I'm headed to Arkansas with a shovel, a dream, and absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Because this is a mission, and we're gonna try to find a diamond. All right, you're looking at a guy who is by no means a diamonds expert. Never mined anything in my life. Whenever I was younger, I was always into digging. And so, of course, my grandy had a big mulch pile. Other than that, it's really about it. I think the hardest thing in life is digging a hole. It sounds easy, right? Just how hard could it be? I witnessed the displays inside. I saw the sign saying this is the 8th largest diamond reserve in the nation. But there was just one problem starting off, and it wasn't the escalating heat. Well, I think the hardest part to this whole entire challenge is going to be trying to find a spot. There's a whole lot of dirt out here. There's a whole lot of ground. We just got to try to check some stuff out. And finding a spot to dig is harder than it looks. The best time to search for surface diamonds is right after a rainfall, when the dirt washes away and fresh stones are exposed. It's been a few days since the last rain. That means the ground is dry. The odds are lower, and every step becomes a game of patience. The question is, could a diamond still be hiding in plain sight? We're about an hour in. I'm sweating profusely. I don't know what I'm doing. I finally ended up getting a sifter, all thanks to a very generous family over there. Now I think we're a little bit in business. I don't know how much in business, we're a little in business. And here's the thing, how do you even know you found a diamond? Turns out, they don't look like the shiny rocks you see in jewelry stores. Most diamonds here look more like smooth, slick pebbles. They're usually rounded, kind of glassy, and can almost look too plain to be worth anything. So now, every rock I pick up has me wondering, is this just a rock, or did I accidentally become rich?
A few inches later.
It is a scorching 93 degrees out. I did apply some sunscreen again, hoping that I don't look like Mr. Krabs by the end of this digging and diamond searching. As the hours went on, it hit me. There's 911 acres of field out here. You can't dig it all. That's when the search gets serious. Every step mattered. I was scanning the ground like it was a trail of clues, chasing anything that might sparkle even just a little. Bucket in hand, I started filling it up, hoping I hadn't just grabbed a bucket of nothing. But that's only half the process, because now comes the rinse station, where the real hunt begins. And when you are finished rinsing it down, you are left only with the stones. After you've collected your stones, you move on to the next station. And this is where things get serious. Wet sifters. You rinse everything you found to help reveal what might actually be translucent, glassy, and diamond-like. And after it was all said and done, I had this. A small, shiny, clear object that might actually be worth something. Maybe enough to consider myself a lucky man. Would I make this list of people who found diamonds here? Would I get my name in the Crater of Diamonds history books? Because standing between me and that answer is this tiny little clear stone, and what could be a whole lot of dollars and cents. And that's where the Diamond Discovery Center comes into play. And unfortunately, I didn't get footage of this part. You take your find to one of the inspectors near the visitor center, and then comes the moment of truth. What I discovered was not a diamond, but a piece of glass. Several hours in the scorching heat. Countless holes. More sweat than I care to admit. But here's the thing. Just because I didn't find a diamond doesn't mean I walked away empty-handed. If anything, I gained an experience I'll never forget. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll find a diamond. Maybe I will too. But do you remember the quarter I found in the Walmart parking lot? You see, my grandy spent over 60 years in the banking business. Before that, he raised and sold cattle. One of the reasons I wear a cowboy hat and go by the name Cowboy Q Taylor is to honor my grandfathers. One wore a cowboy hat while traveling for business. The other wore one while working cattle. After everything my grandy accomplished, including beating leukemia while spending decades in banking, I wanted to give him that quarter. Not because of what it was worth, but because of what it represented. A small reminder of the man who helped shape the adventure and the sentimental person I am today. Put this on. This'll help you.
Where'd you get that?
Got it from Dodge City.
Dodge City?
Yeah, I got the hat from there. I got a surprise right here for you. There's a note in there too.
Okay. Let's see what you got. Well, forget it.
Grandma, how's it going?
Good. Oh yeah, I got a quarter there, didn't I?
Yeah, but there's a meaning behind it.
Most people would see this as just a quarter, but when I found it, immediately thought of you. You spend more than 60 years in banking, dedicated your life to serving others, and somehow fought through leukemia with the same strength and determination that have inspired me. The value of this coin isn't 25 cents. The value of this is in what it represents. You helped teach me that life's greatest treasure aren't always measured in dollars, but in the people who shape us, encourage us, and leave a legacy worth following. Thank you for helping make me the man I am today. The adventurer, the storyteller, and the sentimental person at heart. I hope you'll keep this as a reminder that every venture I take carries a little piece of the lessons you taught me. I love you, Quinn.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to give this to you because I found this quarter in the parking lot, and I was like, I don't want to keep it.
Parking lot, really?
Yeah, it was while I was traveling, and so when I was traveling somewhere, I was like, I could keep the quarter, but, it kind of reminds me of traveling, so I wanted to give it to you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
You're welcome.
And as for you, keep digging, because as Joe Dirt said, life's a garden. Dig it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.
Whoa.
You really thought I was a satellite, right? Nah, I may be floating in space, but that's because I just keep going somewhere. But anyway, hit that subscribe button. Join the Cowboy Q Taylor Travels gang. And oh yeah, that I can tip my hat to.